Thank you for anyone just joining. I'll just give another minute just before it hits 2 on the hour. I'm in shot. Perfect. Thank you so much for joining if you've just arrived. We're going to be quite close to the floor in today's practice, so make sure you've got a comfortable surface to work on. So maybe you're on the carpet, maybe you want to grab a towel or your yoga mat. Hi Erica from Canada. Oh, amazing. I'm so glad that you guys could join. Hi TIHM from Berlin. Amazing. I'm glad this time worked for a lot of people. So what time is it? Cool, it's just turned on the hour, so we shall get going. Just adjust this so you can't see my laptop. Nice. So we're going to start seated, so however you would like to sit is totally fine by me. So maybe finding a comfortable cross-legged position, maybe kneeling if you prefer. And as I say, this is going to be a really slow and gentle practice, just kind of winding out any tension in our body if you are working from home at the moment. So come take a seat. Let's relax our hands onto the knees or the thighs. Soften the shoulders down away from the ears. And then let's just settle our attention onto something on the floor before we close our eyes. So just softening the gaze. Let's take a smooth breath in through the nose. And a sigh out through the mouth. Lovely. Breathing in evenly through both nostrils. And sighing out. Wonderful. One more big breath in. And as you exhale, now close your eyes. And settle into the seat that you've chosen. Taking this little pause to check in with how we're doing at this point in time. So noticing how the physical body is doing. Where we're at mentally or energetically today. And see if we can just bring our awareness to the four corners of our mat just for the next 30 minutes of our day. So wherever you're at, let's just start to lengthen out the exhalation. So as you inhale, see if you can send the breath down towards the belly. You can even pop a hand there to really feel the belly expand. And as you exhale, see if you can stretch it out a bit longer. Lovely. Breathing in. And slow exhalations out. Out through the nose or mouth, totally personal preference. And as you begin to stretch out that exhalation, just maybe notice what effect that has on you. Wonderful. And then just allow your breathing to come back to normal, but keep it in and out of your nose. Wonderful. When you're ready, blinking, open the eyes. Let's find an all fours position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, spread those fingers wide. Let's just take a couple of rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, shine the heart forwards, look up. And as you exhale, round it out, look all the way to your toes. Lovely. Inhale, drop in the belly, shining the heart forward. See if you can spread your collarbones. And as you exhale, round it on out. Good. In your own time, see if you can really marry breath and movement and breath. So it's almost like you're riding the wave of your breath. Wonderful. And then I invite you just to find some irregular movement. So maybe that's circles over the hips. Maybe you'd like to dip the chest down and take some barrel rolls. Push the shoulders from side to side. I'll let you decide. See if you can allow yourself to be kind of playful, not so serious. And just really start to inhabit your body. So let go of whatever you were doing before you stepped into this practice. And see if you can pay attention to every single cell in the body. What is it asking for? What is it craving? Lovely. Good. Then come back to a neutral place. We're going to tuck our toes here. We're going to stretch out through our feet. So walking the hands back. Maybe some of us just want to keep our hands firmly on the floor. That's totally okay. And maybe hands up onto the thighs, shoulders away from the ears. Nice. See if you can really rest your weight of your body into your feet. And by bringing awareness to our feet, it's nice to bring the energy down. So if you've been doing lots of emails, lots of processing or analyzing in your head, thinking, it's really nice to bring your energy down to your feet. Nice. I'll distract you with some shoulder movements. So you can interlace your fingers, bring them to the back of the head, and then just begin to make some circles. And they might not feel the most free-flowing circles. They might not even feel like circles, and that's okay. Good. And then circling the opposite way. Maybe it gets bigger, maybe not. Wonderful. Good. And then releasing the hands down. Let's bring the hands out in front, untuck the toes, maybe give them a little tap or a little roll out of your ankles. Good. Spread those fingers wide, tucking the toes. Let's find our downward facing dog. So be my guest here. You can do whatever you wish. Maybe there's a pedal through the feet. Maybe you're really craving some stillness and stability, and that's okay too. Take what you need from this practice and leave the rest. Nice. Good. I invite you to take the feet out wide, maybe as wide as your mat, maybe even off your mat if you're not on a slippy floor. And then take a little swing of the hips from side to side, side to side. Maybe bending into one knee deeply, and then the other if that feels good. Lovely. Good. Keeping the feet nice and wide. As you inhale, let's come forwards to a high plank. And as you exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, slowly lower down, and then you're going to lift up into a high cobra. See if you can keep the legs nice and wide. Sorry, I lost you there for a sec. Nice, so we're in this high cobra, opening up through the chest. Lovely. As you exhale, let's bring the big toes together and rest it back to a child's pose. Take a couple of really big, deep breaths in your child's pose. Wonderful. As you inhale, let's come forwards to all fours, tuck toes, and then re-establish your downward facing dog, sending those sitting bones back and up. Wonderful. From here, let's walk the hands back towards the feet and come into a hanging forward fold. So I'll definitely recommend nice generous bend in the knees, let the head go, and just allow that body to hang and sway. Relax your jaw, relax your face. Lovely. So nice generous bend in the knees, not so much about your hamstrings. Good. Turning your big toes out to the side, you're going to sit down into a yogi squat. So bend the knees any amount. Maybe the hands stay on the floor for some of us. Maybe some of us bring the hands together at heart center. See if you can lengthen your tailbone down. Feel that nice prizing open of the hips. Option to stay here, or maybe we find a little bit of free movement. Maybe it's a little bit of side to side. Maybe that works for some of us today. Lovely. Good. And then walking the hands back out to a high plank position. And as you exhale, find your downward facing dog. Good. Step your feet hip width apart. Inhale, let's float the right leg high towards the sky. And as you exhale, step it onto the outside of your right hand. Good. Drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. And then as you exhale, straighten up that front leg any amount into a half split. Good. Inhale, lifting the chest, look up. Exhale, half split. One more. Inhale, lift the chest, hips sink low. Exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, coming forwards, planting the hands. Come back through all fours and then meet in a downward facing dog. Awesome. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it onto the outside of your left hand with control. Drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Let's take that flow. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, straightening that front leg any amount. Good. In your own time, inhale, lift. Exhale. You can close your eyes if you want, that might feel good. And exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, coming forward. Plant the hands. Let's come back to all fours and then resting back into a child's pose. Forehead to earth, sit bones to heels. We're going to thread our left hand all the way underneath our right armpit. Come onto the left cheek. And see if you can lean back here so you feel that lovely stretch in the back body. Maybe your right hand reaches over to the left a little. Maybe some of us want to place it behind us, maybe wrapping it around. I'll let you decide. Keep the breath deep wherever you are. Good, and then switching it over, so left hand out in front, right arm threads underneath, get comfy on your right cheek, and then decide what that left hand wants to do. Maybe it wants to reach over to the right, maybe it reaches behind, maybe it just has a little bit of an explore. Good, breathing into the back of that right shoulder. Wonderful. From here, let's bring that right hand all the way back out in front. Let's come back to all fours. Tuck toes and then re-establish your downward facing dog. Sit bones to the sky. Awesome. From here, we're going to meet in a yogi squat. So maybe some of us jump to yogi squat. You can walk your hands back to yogi squat. You're going to take your feet out wide. Come into your yogi squat in whatever fashion suits you. Nice proud chest wherever you are. Perfect. From here, let's bring the hands behind. Take a seat. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And I would just say have them a little bit further away from you than you maybe can. If you can, have them quite close, but just have them a little bit further away. Give yourself space. And then you're going to make some circles here with your upper body. Just brushing over whatever sensation is going on in the hips. Sorry, I'm live streaming on my phone and the battery is absolutely dying. So we might cut out. Nice, circling the opposite way. Good. Wonderful. And then wherever you are, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to grab a hold of one leg. So maybe you can grab the foot and the knee like this. Maybe some of us can grab it like a little baby. And then you're just going to feel into the hips. So maybe it's circles, maybe it's a little side to side. See if you can let your arms do the work and let your legs be really heavy. Awesome. Great. And then we're going to take a little hamstring stretch. So make a little basket with your fingers, wrap it around the ball of your foot. I'll demonstrate from the side. And then maybe for some of us, we begin to straighten the leg up towards the sky. Any amount is the right amount. So if you're here, it still counts. If you're here, it counts. If you're here, it's all good wherever you are. Nice. Heel kicking up towards the sky. Good. Take one more big breath in. Thank you, Erica. And then as you exhale, place it down. Let's do the opposite side. So grabbing a hold of the knee, the foot. Have a little bit of free movement. Be curious. Nice. Side to side, up and down, round and round. Nice. Relax your jaw. Good. Lovely. And then from here, let's find that hamstring stretch. So interlace the fingers around the toes and kick the heel up towards the sky. See if you can keep your chest nice and proud. Feeling that glorious stretch down the back of the leg. Lovely. Nice big breath in. Long breath out. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. And then releasing that foot down. This time we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, but bring them a little bit closer towards you. Bring one hand to your inner thigh and see if you can slightly push that thigh open as you begin to twist to the opposite side. Draw your belly in and just go as far as feels appropriate for your spine and your hip today. Lovely. Inhaling through center. Bring your opposite hand onto the inner part. Slight push and rotate of the spine the opposite way. Lovely. One more breath. And let it go. Good. Inhaling through center. This time slide your feet away from you. And you're just going to allow your body to round forwards. Maybe you want to grab a pillow for your head. Maybe you just like how your head hangs in space. I'll let you decide. But nothing to strive for. There's no pulling, there's no forcing. Just allow yourself to fold forwards. Releasing into the groin, into the lower back. Maybe close your eyes and come back to that deepened breath. In these more still postures, if your mind wants to pull you away from the pose, see if you can encourage it right back to where you are in the present moment. Wonderful. One more breath here. Long sigh out. And then slowly walking the hands back towards you. Let's close up the knees. Soles of the feet flat on the mat, hands behind. Take a little swipe of the knees from side to side. Now, as my phone is about to die, I'm going to leave you here. So if you want to pop on a guided Shavasana, please go ahead. Lie down, get comfy, take 5 to 10 minutes in Shavasana. Otherwise, finding a comfortable seat with me just for a minute, whilst we still can. Relaxing the hands onto the knees or the thighs. Close off the eyes. Breathe in to sit tall. Exhale, sigh out. Drop the shoulders, relax the arms. Breathing in to sit tall. Exhale, settling into a sense of ease. Maybe making a little bit of a commitment to ourselves to cultivate that sense of ease into the rest of our day, or take it into the rest of our week. Blinking the eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing this short little practice with me today. I'm sorry it was shorter than I anticipated. I am going to sort out my live stream setup very, very soon. So we'll have higher quality and we'll be doing full length practices. Hi, Linda. Oh, amazing. Second practice. Hi, Cherie. Thank you, Erica. Thanks for being so kind. I hope you have a lovely afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you're joining me from. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.